Hi, Lovely here, aka Your Mama on a Mission. I just wanted to do a tutorial about how I apply NeriumAD, which is the product that I've been using for about 2 years. Before now, which is, 2.5 years later, I never really experienced a lot of confidence in my skin. Though I didn't have a lot of breakouts, my skin was never really hydrated enough. I always kind of felt like I looked washed out and exhausted. But once I began to use the product, I saw a dramatic change in my skin tone and texture, as well as my complexion, and also my pore size on my cheeks. So I wanted to just share with you how simple it is. I'm a mama of 3, and I've done products or systems, and I really don't have time for that. And a lot of times they actually didn't work for my skin because I have very sensitive skin. So I would be left with using, like, I don't know what. I'd use like a cleanser from Whole Foods, which I still use, and then not really have anything else that I could really apply to address other areas of my skin. So when I was introduced to this product, I fell in love with it rather quickly. And before my 30 days ended, I was trying to figure out how I can get my hands on another bottle, because I was just feeling so much more confident. My results were more than I could have ever expected with any other product that I had used in the past. So just a couple things that I'm working on personally. I had a head injury back in September, and I badly banged my forehead, had a very large contusion on my head, double black eyes. I mean, it was a mess. I didn't really post a lot of pictures of myself, and on some I did have a lot of makeup on, but this is like the last bit that I'm dealing with from that injury, and it really has lightened up a lot after using the product. So I use it knowing that in time it is going to decrease the appearance of this dark spot without me having to apply something else that is a little more harsh and run the risk of damaging my skin, because it's too harsh for the just my skin overall. But just to deal with this one area, I don't want to lighten it with something that is going to negatively affect my other skin. So, and the other thing is, I get, women of color, women, whatever, we get hairs every now and then. That's just something that I struggle with. But what I found is that the product helps me to prevent to get any type of ingrown hair. Some people might pluck, or some people might shave. But then you also run that risk of a lot of discoloration and also ingrown hair. So what it does for men and for women is it really decreases the pore size, which prevents the bacteria from getting in. And as a result, just helps with kind of maintaining that area. So I just wanted to, my son's coming in, I think. Hold on. Bye, buddy. Go back upstairs. So this is real life. I'm a mom of 3, so you might see him peek in every now and then. But I want to just go ahead and show you briefly how I apply the product. So this is my real bottle here. I keep it on the side of my sink here in my basement bathroom is where I'm coming to you live. So I take my shower, usually come out, my face is already damp. I'll apply 3 to 4, actually about 3 pumps to my hand. Now what you'll find is that the product is really, it's thick, it's very concentrated, it's pure product, no water, no anything added to it. So you have to add the water yourself. So if you ever have a chance to try it and you put it on and it's too thick like peanut butter, that's when you know that you haven't added enough liquid to it. So that's key. So I'm gonna, since my face is not already damp, I'm gonna just run my hands under my faucet sink, which is also something that you can do if you're not getting out of the shower when you apply it. And you want to just rub it in so it becomes looser. And when you apply it on the skin, you want to make sure that it's going on like silk. So if you find that, excuse me, my nose. If you find that, it's still a little bit thick when you're putting it on, that's okay, because all you really need to do is add a little more water. All right, add a little more water to your hand. And then that will help to continue to loosen it up for you. So I'm going to move back a little bit, and you want to make sure that you apply it to your neck and to your chest, and then also to the backs of your hands. And I'll explain a little bit more of that in a moment. So what you'll find is as I'm putting it on, it's spreading out, and it's going to naturally work with your skin's natural turnover. So our skin naturally sheds every 24 to 30 days. And so what Nerium does, which is amazing, is that it works with your skin's natural turnover while you sleep. So that's where it's able to help repair any sun damage, help decrease and minimize the pore sizes that might be enlarged, also help to improve any type of skin texture issues that you might be experiencing, maybe due to acne scarring or a scar that you had when you were younger or that you recently acquired, like I did, except mine is more for a scar of discoloration. So after you apply it, you're going to try to get it so it's like a mask, and you're going to feel it dry. And it's going to tighten on the skin very lightly. And I know because it's kind of tightening, it can give you a sensation that it's drying your skin out. But it's really not, because that's really how you know the product is working, and that's how that's really just how the product works. Hold on, buddy, okay? Just wait. Okay, I'll get you. And so once it dries, you're going to, like I said, feel it tighten, and you're also going to notice that the beautiful botanical scent that you smelled when you put it on, it's going to begin to dissipate once it dries, and you know, you'll probably barely be noticeable when you lay down to go to sleep at night. So the reason why you want to apply it to your chest and your neck and also the backs of your hands is because when we age, though we might be able to get work done to our faces, typically, you know, you can't get anything done to your neck. You don't want to, you know, you'll show your age on your neck, and a lot of times because this is the area of our body that's typically exposed to the sun, you'll see a lot of sun damage and tone and texture changes on this part of the area. And our hands are often exposed when we're driving, and we wash our hands a lot. For nurses or anyone who works in the childcare industry, you know, anyone who washes their hand a ton, we know what that's like to experience the extreme dry skin, the cracking, all of that. So it really helps to repair that as well. So really, I'm done. It's already kind of drying. You can always fan it just a little bit if you feel like it's still a little bit damp, and you go to sleep. I mean, literally, you go to sleep, you wake up, you rinse it off with, you know, warm water is what I like to use. Don't apply any more soap. Just let it rinse off, and then you want to moisturize. There's a day moisturizer that we have that works synergistically with this product that you can use, and then you apply your makeup as normal. So it's so simple. I feel so grateful for this product to have fallen in my life, into my lap when it did, and into my life being, you know, a busy full-time mama. It really has helped me to make makeup an option and not a mandatory part of my day and my morning. But more than anything, it's just helped my confidence tremendously. So I'm so excited to share this. You know, I've also used Nerium Firm for my stomach. After having these 3 beautiful babies, they left me with a lot of loose skin, so that's really helped to tone, tighten, and firm that area for me as well. So if you find that you have any other questions, I do have highly sensitive skin, so this was a product that did work well for me. But if you have any other questions, please feel free to message me. My website is www.lovely.nerium.com. But also you can just message me if you have any questions. Thanks so much. Bye.
Mommy, Dad.